lost under the clouds, only gray skies. I know they always say this never happens, but it happened. I know it's what they say, but it did. I know they always say this never happens, but it happened. I know it's what they say, but it did.
Welcome to my channel and welcome to a little day in the life. I'm starting this day off just writing out my weekly meal plan because I'm getting ready to head out to do some grocery shopping and finish running errands. I'm excited to share with you the Chipotle chicken nachos that I'm making today. The chicken came out so delicious and I think you'll love this little nacho recipe. I'm going to be planting a little early spring garden today. I picked up these flowers and herbs at Lowe's and I'm excited to take you along with me for that. And I did get a little garden hat too. But anyway, I need to head out and go get some groceries. I'm going to be sharing with you my grocery haul from Whole Foods, and of course I had to make a pit stop at Publix as well. Went ahead and got some green juice and some of my favorite juice from Whole Foods, the Mommy Boost. And this will be breakfast this week for my husband and I. We've been doing a little juice for breakfast. And then lots of fruit and veggies here. The main focus this week was 3 bags of apples and 3 bags of peppers. These are just snacks for the kids at any time. You can have as many red peppers or apples as you want. Got tomatoes, blueberries, slaw. We're gonna make more chicken sandwiches with coleslaw, which I just made a couple weeks ago in a video, and it was like the best little lunch. So we're gonna make that again. Some zucchini, some broccoli, of course bananas, pineapple, potatoes, and then needed some frozen fruit for smoothies. And then for some of my dry goods, we usually get these crackers for a snack for the kids. The Simple Mills, we love those. Needed flour, needed some breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to be making some Chipotle chicken nachos. So I got the Chipotle peppers in the adobo sauce. And then I also got this, which I've never tried before. I want to try mixing this in with sour cream and making it like a Chipotle sour cream to top the nachos with. I don't know. I'm excited. Ketchup, of course. Needed some Italian seasoning. And then chocolate chips. 2 packages of the family size tortillas. We eat a lot of tortillas in this house. Cheese. These are from Publix, our favorite cheese, and they were buy one get one free this week, so that was awesome. 4 sticks of butter, yogurt, whole milk for the kids, sour cream. But this week we decided to get these eggs from the Vital Farms, which I haven't seen, but they're the blue eggs, and so my kids were really excited for that. For meat this week, we're doing 4 ground beef, got a chicken tender to make my kids some breaded chicken, and then this big thing of chicken thighs. And the chicken thighs will be what I'm using to make the Chipotle chicken nachos with. And then of course we needed nacho chips, 2 things of the chunky salsa from Whole Foods, and fries, 2 packages of Dave's buns, our favorite. 1 box of pods, and then the buy one get one free wine. These things were from Publix as well. And then we needed toilet paper, I needed parchment paper, new toothbrushes for the kids, diapers, wipes, and then all of my basics that I always get. If you guys watch, I get the same pods, the same dish soap. Oh, but I did get something different. 7th generation cleaner. I went with a new fragrance this time. It's called Fresh Morning Meadow Scent. So we'll see how that goes. I usually always get the lemon. And then my husband needed some razors, our favorite soap. We needed deodorant. And this is the lotion or shea butter, I guess it's not lotion, that our whole family has been using. It was like colder here in Florida, so we actually needed lotion. And I like to use this on my kids from Whole Foods. And then just picked up some paint for the kids to do some painting this week with them. But yep, a very beautiful looking grocery haul. right, so now I'm just jumping into planting this little garden, and it felt so good to just get back outside and add some color to the backyard. The grass is very dead. We've had a few very cold overnights here in Florida, and I believe we had a frost one night, which is unusual for us. But I slowly want to bring everything back to life, and the plants and flowers that I already have, and obviously the grass, I want to nurture them back to life. But it just felt so good to have some fresh plants planted and beautiful colored flowers. And my main objective with planting this garden was to just feel spring coming on. And this planter bed is right in front of my window. So I want to open up my window in the morning, look out and see flowers. And I wanted to plant a little herb garden. I ended up planting some jalapenos in there as well, to have some herbs and hopefully some hot peppers. And I do know a lot of you are still in those very cold winter months. So I hope this is just a little bit of joy and inspiration for you for spring. I say it all the time on my channel, but I lived in New York for over 33 years, and I know how these last couple of months of winter just drag on, and they're very dreary. So hopefully this gives you a little spring motivation and gets you excited for the new season.
Hold up just a minute. Been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah. Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore. 'Cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long. Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, how could somebody be with someone else if you can't be by yourself? Yeah, I got my problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind.
All right, I'm really excited about how it came out. We had just one casualty, I think, that flower there. But the plant looks good. These will all be Easter lilies. And then the herbs are looking good. The lavender's a little bit but I think it'll do just fine. But very exciting. I hope it looks pretty from the bedroom. Guys, here is the view from my bedroom. Unlock the window here. How cute! I love it. All right, so now it's time to marinate the chicken for the chipotle chicken. I would do this a few hours before cooking it to get it nice and marinated, but I'm going to start by chopping up my garlic. I'm only using 4 boneless chicken thighs, or maybe 5. I think 5 boneless chicken thighs, because I'm only going to be making 1 tray of nachos because it's just my husband and I eating these tonight. So double, triple, quadruple the recipe as needed. But for those 4 or 5 boneless chicken thighs, I'm chopping up 2 cloves of garlic and using 2 of the chipotle peppers from the can. and chopping them up. And then I'm going to be using about 4 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of honey. And guys, you know, I'm just going to eyeball this. You know, I don't like to pull out those measuring spoons too often, but it's supposed to be 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, and then adding it in with the chicken. Add a little bit extra of that adobo sauce out of the can. And just a very good heavy pinch of salt and pepper on each side of the chicken. Mix it all up so it's super easy to make. All right, guys, I'm going to saute my chicken thighs on each side for about 5 minutes each side, and then let it rest for a minute. And while that's going, I'm just going to chop up my tomatoes, onions, and jalapeno pepper. We love onions, but not everybody likes onions on nachos. But my husband and I are huge onion people, so, you know, omit the onion if you don't like that. And then once the chicken has cooled down a little bit, I'm just going to chop it up and cut off any of the fatty parts. This is how I like to cook my chicken thighs. I know I've done this a few times on my channel, but I like to cook them whole first and then chop them up. And it's okay if they're still a little bit raw on the inside, because you're going to return the chicken to the pan and toss it all together until it's fully cooked. And I feel like it helps to just absorb the sauce that way. All right, so we're definitely going to shred up some of that really delicious cheese that I like to get. It's a cheddar Parmesan mix. But you know what, guys? You can use bagged shredded cheese or shred your own. I like to shred my own, and I also have seen that shredded cheeses have some sort of I don't want to say chemical agent, but something that keeps them from sticking together. It's almost like a sawdust type thing, I read. I don't know how true that is. I read it on the internet, but it's another reason why I don't like to buy shredded cheese anymore. I just like to shred my own, and then I know, okay, this is actually cheese that I'm putting on my food. But anyway, we're going to layer the chips, the chicken, the cheese, and then the toppings, and then I'm going to bake in the oven for just a quick 10 minutes at 350 degrees. And then we will mix up the sour cream with the chipotle sauce, and it's a really nice smoky flavor, but I wouldn't use too much of it. It's a little spicy. But these nachos came out absolutely delicious. My husband approved, so I know they came out good. All right, guys, here is the perfect nacho recipe for the Super Bowl party this year. I love these nachos. It's clean ingredients. You know what you're eating. It's not mystery orange cheese. You know what I'm talking about. But these are super delicious and a perfect little appetizer.
One day, like a tidal wave, a hurricane, like a thunderstorm, the pouring rain, it comes rolling in.
All right, guys, I'm going to end today's video with my February book picks. These two I already shared in another video because I had just picked them up from the store, but I started this one today, so it's good already. I love Frida McFadden. And then these two I just got today. The new Frida McFadden just came out January 28th. So of course I ordered it that day. Just got it today. I'm very excited. It's giving me Misery vibes. Like I don't know if that's, that's my prediction. It's going to be kind of like Misery. Love that movie. And then this book, The Orphanage by the Lake, looked so interesting. It's another psychological thriller. I've never read anything by this author. This description is giving me kind of like Shutter Island vibes. So those are my two predictions for these books, but that's why they sounded so good to me. But these are my February books. If you watched my Plan With Me video last week, my goal is to read one book a week. Reading is like my self-care. It's my me time. So these are my 4 book picks for the month. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next time.
I see the light shining on the stage. This is what I imagine every day. Checking up